And finally, to our special segment, Resurgent to Africa. Amid the coups and the crises, there are many positive stories from Africa that often get overlooked, but not on this show. Our next story is from Ethiopia. In the country's war-torn Tigray region in Mekele, a rehabilitation center provides vital support to survivors of the 2-year conflict that claimed 600,000 lives and left over 1 million displaced. Patients receive free treatment and prosthetics, helping them to rebuild their lives. Here's our report.
In war, there may be victors on paper, but the cost is borne by everyone. Lives torn apart, homes destroyed, and dreams shattered. A boy mourns the father he'll never see again. A mother clings to the memories of a child stolen by violence. Soldiers who once marched into battle return broken in body or mind. Some missing limbs, others carrying unseen scars too heavy to bear. But in Mekele, the capital of Ethiopia's war-ravaged Tigray region, a small beacon of hope persists. A rehabilitation center, the only free facility of its kind in Ethiopia. It offers a lifeline to survivors of unimaginable horrors. For many, this place is the only chance to rebuild lives torn apart by the devastating 2-year conflict that claimed an estimated 600,000 lives and displaced over 1 million more. Aregawi Mezgbe, a 29-year-old former mechanic, limps across the center's exercise floor. He fought with the Tigrayan rebel forces, driven by reports of atrocities committed by federal troops. In September 2022, a bomb in the Amhara region took his right leg. Rolling up his trouser leg to reveal a prosthetic, he shares his story, not one of despair, but of cautious optimism.
I would say the service I've received since I entered into medical treatment is very good. The medical treatment I have received wasn't what I expected.
He is one of the lucky ones. For countless others, rehabilitation is a distant dream in a country where resources are painfully scarce. But this center has endured even during the height of the war, thanks to the resilience of its staff and support from organizations like the Red Cross. The facility's director, Brahmitiame, emphasizes its impartial mission. He says, and I quote, "During the war, we treated 175 Ethiopian soldiers, even though they came to kill us. We treat anyone who needs help." Patients here include people like Saba Teklay, a 25-year-old banker who lost her forearm and leg in a bombing during the war's early days. She spent months in recovery, her life forever altered, yet she speaks of hope.
When I came out of the coma, my leg was already amputated. I don't remember anything before that. I spent about 4 to 5 months recovering at Mekele Hospital. After being discharged, I came straight here.
In the workshop nearby, the sound of mallets and drills fills the air. Craftsman Hagos Girme has been making artificial limbs since the year 2001. He himself is disabled, and this happened during Ethiopia's earlier conflicts. He finds solace in his work.
I feel satisfied when I see a client come in with crutches and leave with artificial prosthetics. My happiness grows as I watch them walk while maintaining their balance and posture. That brings us immense joy.
The scars of war in Tigray may take generations to heal. But the rehabilitation center is a step towards mending what has been broken. Yet, even as the peace deal of November 2022 silenced the guns in Tigray, conflict rages on in other regions like Amhara and Oromia. The war may have ended, but for its survivors, the fight continues. This time for dignity, recovery, and a future where hope triumphs over despair. In Mekele, that fight has a chance.